Hello everyone and welcome back to another portfolio update. In this update, I am sitting at just over $250,000 now in my Wealthsimple account. So a pretty massive milestone, getting over $250,000 for the first time. So that's pretty awesome. This month was good for good all around. I mean, the U.S. stock market was up over 5%, and I think the Canadian stock market up just over 3%. So it's been a solid month for sure. And it's also been really good in terms of dividends for me. So two back-to-back months over $800. So let's get into the breakdown of the dividends for July here. So I received $165 from VFE, $104 from VDY, $253 from ESPX, $182 from ETSX, and $51 from SBLT. So very good back-to-back months of high dividends for me. So that's just a mix of quarterly pairs, some paying in June, some paying in July. So the quarterly distribution is pretty high for me. It's like around based on the latest distributions, like closing in on $500, so over 450 now. And then my monthly is well over 600. I mean, it's just because of VDY had a big drop for the last month, but I really think that's going to change pretty dramatically for the next month. Will be definitely over 15 cents for sure, and that'll go up over $600 again. So yeah, I'm very excited about that. VDY, yeah, it's typically been paying around like close to 20 cents actually. So this was just I think it's one of those months where there's not a lot to distribute from some of the dividends. So I guess it'll correct again very soon. So solid performance all around, and in terms of dividends and also capital appreciation in my portfolio. I've been adding quite a bit to CGL, the iShares Gold Bullion ETF that's hedged to the Canadian dollar. I don't want any fluctuation with the US to Canadian dollar affecting that one, so I just buying the hedged version. And I've brought that well over $4,000 now. So trying to get to, my goal is with that to maybe get like bare minimum get over 5K in gold. I think that's a pretty good number, to be honest. I could go beyond that, but I think 5K would be pretty good to have in gold. Gold's just been kind of like teetering and tottering. It's not been really doing much. So while everything else is kind of just exploding in share price, I think it might be good to pick up some gold because it hasn't really done very much in the last 3 months. So probably a solid bet there. But also been adding to ESPX and VDY, so bringing those close to my target allocations. ESPX almost 14%, my portfolio 13.99, and then VDY getting closer to that 20%. So good. And then if I go to my employer registered pension plan in ESP, I just have S&P 500 fund here that's been doing well, just like VFE and VOO have been doing very well. So can't complain about that. And then BCE, my BCE shares, they're not down as much as they have been in previous months. So I mean, can't complain about that. I mean, only down 30% now. So I mean, with each pay, I'm just dollar cost averaging down, picking up shares. So yeah, like I think my average price has come down quite a bit. Like it was in the mid 50 ranges not too long ago. So every time just buying and buying more, it's bringing that book price down nicely. So can't complain about that. And yeah, but really hoping that it can start to recover. Like it's barely holding over $30. It was shooting up, and then just in the last 2 days it went down over 3%. So maybe a bit of a correction there, but hope to see some capital appreciation soon. They are going to be reporting on earnings in August, so that should be interesting. As far as budgeting is concerned, I'm staying on track here, staying true to my goals. So I'm trying to get $1,250 a month. So for July, I've already made my $1,250 contribution. And yeah, so last couple months, just trying to get back in the green after May, where I did a massive contribution and kind of went into a little bit of a deficit in that month. So just keeping my budget, making sure that I'm in a surplus when I can be, and being responsible with my money. So, but on the year, year to date, $434 surplus. So that's just like my net savings, like in my savings account, like it's up $434. So I just have a little bit of extra money there. So yeah, this is good, staying on track for $33,000 this year invested. So, and that's going to be a 10% increase from 2024. So 30,000 was in 2024, so 33,000, solid 10% increase. So, and I've got some very ambitious goals for 2026. 38,000 might be pretty tough, but we'll see. We won't get too ahead of ourselves there. So yeah, and yeah, that's about it for this portfolio update, and I'll see you guys in the next one.